Hey everybody, welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn. We have the house complete. The roof is all built. Everything's looking good aside from the power cables clipping into the walls. But other than that, everything is good. The little two-tone is a little bit weird, I admit, but it is going to give us better thermals and stuff in here, and that's what I wanted. Okay, so I got one bedroom set up here. This is a small bedroom. It only provides a +3 bonus, which is very unimpressive, I admit. However, we can fit, I think, 8 total of these bedrooms in this space, which is enough space for everyone, which is great. So that means everyone can sleep here. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have everybody sleeping in a 4x2 small bedroom. It's going to give them their own room. It gets them out of this little area here. And we can then start doing things with this. Then we're going to build extra buildings. We're going to build another one over here. We're going to build another one over here. And then we can have larger bedrooms in these dedicated areas. And we can then kind of free this place up over here for maybe something else production-wise or whatever over time. What I'm planning to do, actually, though, is we'll have 8 bedrooms in here. And then what we'll do is as we build these, and they're going to be larger, we'll just knock down the walls that are in between a few rooms, and then everyone now has 4x4s. And 4x4s is almost the maximum buff that you can get from things. So we're gonna make this work as best as we can for now. We're gonna start with the stone walls, and what I'm gonna have is I'm actually gonna go in like this. I actually think about giving Jack his own room that's bigger, but I can't quite do that. So what we want to do is I'm going to move that door. This door is going to get shifted to here, and I want it to open from that direction. Yep, so we're going to move that door there. Jack, you can go ahead and do that because this is currently Jack's room. So once he moves it, done. That's a really easy move. Don't you wish moving a door was that easy in real life? So he's going to go to sleep here. He's got his own light and everything in here. Everything seems fine. Okay, so what we want to do is when he wakes up, he's going to be building some stone stuff. We're going to need more stone too. But I want to go into walls. I think it would look really weird if it had wooden walls in here, right? I think it's got to be stone. Ideally, you'd want brick, but that's way too expensive. So we're going to go stone. As long as the exterior wall is brick, the insulation and stuff should be fine. We're gonna put this all the way across like this, okay? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have, and I know this is very crowded, but it's just a way to get everybody their own rooms, okay? So we're gonna go in. I'm gonna have to do this every time because it doesn't let me continue. Like I can't just pick up my mouse and then click here and go. It's not letting. Well, I can maybe do copy. Copy would actually be way faster. Yeah. Let's do that. So these are going to be the bedrooms to start. And what's going to end up happening is this room is going to be Jack's room to start, okay? So this gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bedrooms in this space, okay? So the next thing to do is to get our door. We're going to copy that, and we're going to place it here, 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 there, just like this, okay? Now this gives us... I'm going to do it this one, actually, and then switch it like that. This gives us big enough rooms. There's a very small bonus for having a small bedroom. It's only +3 to their mood. If I can get the maximum bonus, it's +18, which I believe is a 5x4. I'm probably not going to give them 5x4. It's a lot of empty. It's a lot of wasted space, in my opinion. But... We're going to eventually give them 4x4, and you can actually place things in a large one. If you go like 5x4, you can place things like fermentation barrels, for example, in those rooms, and it'll still give them the bonus, even though the barrels are taking up room in their room, and people can go in there and get stuff out of those barrels, and it doesn't disturb their sleep. That's what it says on the Steam forums anyway, so kind of going by that because I didn't want to screw up my explanation of what I was doing. Now, so he's going to work on that, and everybody else is going to focus on tailoring. I want activities. We need tailoring done by Simon. That's your main thing. Absolutely. I think we'll also get Talus doing some, and I may need 2 of these. I may need 2 tailor benches, which I can actually afford to build. So I'm going to do that. And then Talus, when you wake up, I think that can probably be now. I'm going to wake you up. We're going to get 2 tailor benches, and we'll just copy the work orders from over here, and we'll paste them into this one too, which is really just t-shirts, t-shirt, pants, etc. We want to get people to have good clothing. Talus will go ahead and do that, and his task is also going to be making clothes. I would get Jack to do it, and I probably should get Jack to do it as long as Talus can build walls, which he cannot do. He can build doors, at least I thought he could. Waiting for other construction. Yeah, Talus can actually build the walls. So, you know what? Here's what we'll do then. We're going to say that for the activities, Jack, you are on crafting, and Talus is on construction. This will allow Talus to do the jobs that he's able to do, no problem. And Jack can then wake up, and he can help us with tailoring, which is going to be good. Han just reached combat level 3, and that's because he's punching punching a pole. I tried kicking a pole once. It ruined my spring break. Definitely ruined my spring break. Just a little bit. I can't say it ruined it. I mean, it was just painful for like the entire time walking around in the sand in Myrtle Beach, but it was still, I guess I still had a good time. All right, what do we need to do? I need, both of you are on these. So Simon, your traits are all great. I want you to focus on t-shirts. And Jack, you're sitting there. I think you can get a really good mood bump if you just focus on making shoes, because you like crafting. So we're going to do that. We're also going to place some more of these lights right here. We're going to say electric wall lamp, and we're going to copy this, and we're going to place it in every bedroom. And I think I'm going to place it, I think on the walls, or let's put it over here like this. We'll say one there, then one there, and 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 one there. Okay? So everybody gets lights as the walls get built. And then as the rooms get built, we'll then move the beds into those individual rooms, and then people will have individual rooms finally. So we're doing what I promised. We're focusing on clothing, focusing on needs, tailoring t-shirts, tailoring shoes, trying to get new pants. Can't have people walking around with giant holes in their pants all the time. So we're going to get this taken care of. And we do have the bedrooms going in too, so everything is going to be fine. Now, is there anyone else that has construction skill? Yeah, I mean, kind of. Not good enough. Oh, you know what we should have? Lara? Lara should be mining. And we should probably have some extra stones somewhere that's in the vicinity. I was hoping it would be kind of already in our reach over here, but it doesn't look like it. So we're going to have to do this outside the fence. I guess that's fine. Maybe all the way over here, yeah. Mine the rock chunks. All right, so we're going to have some mining happening. And is there anyone else that can participate and help us with mining? Yes, everybody could help us. So, and Han is actually interested. So we're going to have Han take a break from cooking for a little bit. We got 10 grain porridge, which is like overkill there, dude. You just made only one meal the whole time, but all right. That's how the work orders work. So the grain porridge at the top of the list, due until 10. That's what it says. So that's what he's doing. I think I want you to go ahead and start mining instead of cooking. We'll put Rita back on cooking because she loves that and she's interested in that. So we'll put her back on cooking. No more butchering. Everybody's kind of shuffling jobs here so that they do the things that they really like. Okay? So Laura and Han are going to go out and get us more stone. We got Rita cutting down the palms. That's not what I asked you to do. Come over here and make meat soup. Talus has spent all day building walls. This mason is tired. We now have new apparel, summer shoes, and I want to get that on Rita. We just have to put it in storage. Gosh, it's still going to be way out here to do that. And I know how to fix that. I know. You can just tell them to keep this empty, and they will, and then they won't put it there anymore. I know. but I don't have any room to place the shelves yet. I just got to get these bedrooms done, get the stuff out of here, and then I can start lining this entire back wall with shelving. And we can have all this stuff on the shelf and ready to go. We're going to get there. Once all this is done and construction is complete, we can then start on the new building over here, which will have some bigger bedrooms. We'll do the 4x4 bedrooms over here, if possible. It takes up a huge footprint, but I think it'll be worth it. And then if we need to build any more, at that point, I think we probably go ahead and expand our fence out a little bit and build on this side of the fields. And maybe we can go expand out this way and build again over here. Possibly. We'll see. Yeah, you guys have a whole bunch of stone coming in. So Laura's transporting 75 and Han 70. Does this have to do with physical? Or is this just what they ended up mining? Lara's 5 physical and Han is 4. Maybe that is. Maybe they actually carry more when they have higher physical. I'm curious if that's the case or not. Palace says he's going to have a breakdown, but I don't believe him. I think he's going to be happier. Could develop a meltdown at any moment is what it says, though. It's that disturbed sleep, man. You just got to get rid of disturbed sleep. Everybody is cranky when they can't sleep. It makes sense. You're going to be cranky when you can't sleep. So look at all this stone just being delivered. Oh, this is awesome. All right. Let's go back to constructing. Jack, when you're done eating, I think you're going to go help him. I know I put you on crafting, but I think we can get this done if we really bang it out together here. So let's go ahead and have you do some walls too. Work together, get all these done. We'll have lots of lighting throughout the whole place here. Then we'll start laying down flooring in all the rooms. And what kind of flooring do we want here? Flooring, maybe soft carpet. I think soft carpet in all the bedrooms. We do it about like this. That seems fine to me. We do soft carpet throughout the whole bedrooms, and then throughout this part here, I think we'll just go back to paving stone is fine through this. Paving stone all the way through like that, and then we also want the carpet to be in here. All right, excellent. So they should have everything they need now. Eventually, I'll give them all their own chairs. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Jack's room. I don't know if I mentioned this. Jack's room is going to move. It's going to be here because this gives him a door into all this. So he has direct access from his room to go back into here. He just, walks through his own room to do it. It's fine. Jack, I think you should walk. I think you should wake up. Talos already has everything queued, though. You're not bad. It's just you're not very happy. What are you into? What do you like, Talos? What do you enjoy doing? What makes you tick? Just relaxing in armchairs. And also, eating food, I guess. But relaxing in armchairs seems to be your thing. Former space captain. Oh, yeah. There you go. And then one last thing for you to do, Talos, and then I can move the bedroom. I want you to build this wooden door. They always do the task I tell them to do, but they do it in batches, and they don't necessarily start exactly where I want them to start. Hello, aggressive animals. Wow. Manhunting Glutch and all the bugs are just outside the door. They're just outside the gate right here, ready to go. Okay, we're going to flick the switch on our automated defenses. I switched it to control circuit 2 because I knew it would shut it down. I'm going to switch it to none. And Han, we can go ahead and handle that for me, please. We're obviously going to want our sniper to be out shooting the Glutch because it's big. The bugs and stuff will get handled by the flamethrowers and the machine gun, no problem. But the big stuff out here, I definitely think I want Jack to handle that. So it says New Year's Eve, 1 year ends, another one begins. Looks like it's only 48 days. We do not know what tomorrow will bring, but the turn of the time does give hope. We can gather and celebrate New Year's Eve at 2300 today. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. We'll probably have things to shoot before we do that, but I think we should do this. We should prompt this fight during the day. I'm going to get Jack up. and get him moving. We really should prompt this fight during the day. Rita, I'm gonna go ahead and get you in on this too, and then I think also Lara's gonna get drafted. We're gonna pick a fight. We're gonna Mel Gibson this, and we're just gonna go out here with. It's got to be quick, right? Jack's got to be really fast. We just want to shoot one of the glutches and run back in as fast as possible. So right there, shoot it. No, what are you doing, Jack? Come on, you can see it. I know you can. Shoot the glutch. Boom. Got direct hit. Very good. Back up. We want to start this fight in the day if possible. All right, stand out of the line of fire of the stupid machine gun. We don't want the machine gun shooting you. So we'll stand back here. Yep, stand right next to the machine gun, not right in front of it. Right next to it. Very good. All right, and as the bugs come, we will shoot it. Boom. It's dead. Can we shoot the glutch? There it is. Nice shot. Glutch dies. Beautiful. That's one glutch down. The rest of these bugs will die pretty quick. Oh my god, the machine gun! Oh my god, it's so good! Oh, it's so good! Oh, I'm so happy we have this. Oh, we gotta go. Jack, can you stand here and shoot over the fence? Are you able to do that? Yes, you can. That's awesome. Let him have it. Beautiful. 20 bugs left. I really want to pick a fight with them. We're going to go out just a little bit further. See if we can't draw some of them in. Let's hit the big one if we can. Beautiful. Good hit. Come on back. Here they come. Jack. They're coming in. Oh, they're not coming in. Shoot it. Yeah, you're coming in now, aren't you? Come on. You know you want to. I'll just pick you off from outside the fence. That's fine with me. Here, this one. Bang. Big one, shoot. I want the glutches to come, though. They're too far away. I can't get close enough to them. Get roasted. Get roasted. Lara, let's undraft you really quick. I want you to come over here and handle the traps. Real quick. Jack, you know what? We're not doing that right now. Jack's picking fights still, and I don't want you in front of the machine gun. I don't know if that thing can do friendly fire, but I'm just guessing. Back up. Bing, bing, bing. Ding, ding, ding. I love this machine gun. I'm so happy we have this. Yeah, so Jack's just going to stand here by the fence. That's fine. You guys, let's move up. They have to come through the door, right? And that's the thing that they do. So, Rita, let's reset the traps, please, if you can. There we go. I guess this one was hitting this and we couldn't see it. That's interesting. Yeah, Rita, you can go. That's fine. We're good here. We don't need you. Go get something to eat. Lara and Jack will take this. In fact, I think we don't even need Lara for this. Jack's got this. Getting maybe a little bit cocky, but come on, look at him go. Oh, focus fire on the glutch. Good. Glutch is down. Only bugs remain. Back up. Only bugs remain. Bing, 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 bing. I want you to shoot the bugs. Can you shoot it? Jack. Don't be a dummy. There we go. They're all dead. They're all dead. Wowzers. Isn't that wonderful? Put this on circuit 2. Jack, handle that. Excellent. They're all roasted. That's wonderful, isn't it? Come on. This machine gun was such a good find. That's usually 5 days of research, and we just have it now. I'm loving that. Any more expeditions? Spaceship debris. Just a general explore? Fly the balloon high and look around for points of interest. New expedition sites may be unlocked as a result. We're going to send Rita to do that. Let's just send her up in the air kind of blindly and see if she sees anything. We haven't really done that yet, so I kind of want to give that a shot. So bye, Rita. Okay, everything here is on the butcher list. All aboard the butcher train. There you go. And then we'll say that we want somebody like... I do want to mine more stone, but I think we have enough. Yeah, we already have enough delivered for all of that stuff. So take you off the mining, take you on hunting. Instead, this will get you butchering. And you know what? We're going to get... I think Talus can go ahead and do that now too. Yeah. After you're done constructing the carpet, of course. Which you're going to do in small numbers in individual rooms instead of just doing it in a complete room. Come on, bro. What are you doing here? You're just going to do... Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's great. Absolutely. Expedition Discovery, Nesting Shrieker. The noises that this thing made while I was alive, while it was alive, were enough to send chills down my spine. I named it Shrieker. It is a nasty insect with a curious organ which absorbs collagen and calcium from its food and transfers them into sharp spikes that grow on the creature's tail and can be flung at its prey. If cornered, the insect can also bite and tear flesh with its strong jaws. So that's called a shrieker. Now we know what that's called. And then the exploration is complete. I detected one of the ship's data storage devices. Those small modules contain bits of the ship's memory, flight logs, crew profiles, etc. Go there immediately. Data complete. The data core, a large quartz-like column with a broken terminal, was emitting dying dim light. I quickly figured out that this was part of the ship's library and accessed the emergency survival encyclopedia. I had already collected some notes when the data core went dark for good. Those will benefit us. Unlocks one new breakthrough for research. Oh. Graphene solar panels. Partially replacing the organic compounds of the solar cells with highly conductive graphene can significantly increase the electric output of the solar panels. Placing the solar plate on a rotating frame increases the effect too. So this is going to be research that we could potentially get. Graphene solar panels, solar cells. These solar panels will give us 60 power instead of the standard 20. So that's pretty dang good. We'd rather have these. However, I guess I really can't do anything. You have to find them. Find or produce carbon nanotubes. Yeah, we have to find. Yeah. We're not going over near those insects yet, so not yet. Maybe later. How's that sound? We'll do it later. Jack, you're transporting. That seems fair. I'd like you to start working on pants. Let's get you going on that. Simon's doing fuel, which is okay, but I think I'd like more t-shirts. So as soon as you're done with the fuel, I'm gonna have you do a t-shirt for me. Okay, good. Just go ahead and do a t-shirt anyway. He's gonna stop halfway through anyway. Jack, let's get you, I think I want your bed moved. Right here. Move Jack's bed into this room here. Jack, you can go. You don't have to do it. Somebody else can do it. Han can do it. Han, come over here and move Jack's bed, please. I'm also going to want to move, looks like Han's bed. Han can move in right over here near Jack. And then we've got Simon's bed, and he can move over into here. That's fine. I don't really care who has what bed, so it's okay with me. Doesn't matter which one. He's taking a walk. I want everybody's bed to be moved. We get as many people into private rooms as possible. And then, yeah, we don't have the light done yet, but we could still get him in his private room. It's 65 degrees in here, so it's fine. And then there's lights that have, there's rooms that have the lights, right? So they're also fine too. How's our battery looking? So at night right now, we have a 4 power surplus. When we open this up, we're almost always on battery. So this is a limited time thing until I can get more power. And I don't believe, well, we do have solar panels. Oh, sorry, we do have electronics. So I could have 3 of these. I'm just curious if this is actually giving us, I don't know if these actually give us full power or not. It looks like it fluctuates. Like 16 out of 40, 28 out of 40, 20. So I guess the wind is variable. It just seems like it's, yeah, up and down. So maybe it does. Maybe it, oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're celebrating. Of course, yeah, the New Year. Oh, you guys, go celebrate, quick. Can you guys go celebrate? Yeah, go celebrate the new year. Just sit there and make pants? What are you doing? I can't work effectively in this darkness. You don't have to. Go celebrate. Rita doesn't want to celebrate. Happy New Year! Fireworks for everyone! Yay! Now Rita's finally celebrating. It's cold outside, but she's celebrating, probably barefoot. Let's see what we can do actually about that. No, we gave her that. We don't have any pants for her yet, but she's fully dressed. And Jack's about to run out of clothes, so he's really tattered. Yeah. Laura, is anybody's jacket bad? Looks like Talus could use a new jacket. We can give him, I guess, this regular jacket, which isn't great for the whole heat tolerance thing, but I suppose it works well for the cold. We could give you a different coat. I'm gonna wait though. Like, I don't want to interrupt their celebrations because they get those buffs for that. All right, so Talus, I can probably get you just a regular old jacket here. And then what I want to do, now that you've equipped that, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the jacket, and I want to dismantle it for cloth. So that's what we'll do now. We'll dismantle the clothes, and he is going to get cloth for that. Very good. And now we can transport that over here to make more clothes in the future. Of course, now he's just going to take the cloth and supply it to the floor anyway, so whatever. Okay, so these guys have their own bedroom now. Good for you guys. I already provided the feedback, so I'm not sure what you need from me. But, okay, fine. We'll go 3 stars here. We'll go... Yeah, okay, 4 stars is fine. Research is okay. I don't think it's too extravagant or anything. Resources are all right. Characters, I kind of wish we could make our own characters, to be honest. So I'm actually going to go 2 stars on that because I really feel like custom characters would be better. And I'm kind of hoping that they get into that and do that. Combat seems cool. I'm all right with that. So we can do that. And then the UI is... I don't have any major complaints, but I'm not really impressed by it. I don't know. I guess I can go 4 stars with that. So they can, really, I think what I'd like to see is maybe a better research. The research isn't bad. Honestly, the research isn't bad. We can go 4 stars on that. The only reason I'm going 3 stars on construction is because I think the tools are a little bit wonky, and there doesn't seem to be a way to make 2-story buildings. I really wish there was a way to make legitimate 2-story buildings with the stairs inside instead of being outside. So that's why you're getting 3 stars here. But otherwise, I'm fine with it. All right, I did it again. I don't know if it was the same rating as before, but I did it again. Oh, you're gonna eat our meat, are you? Is that what you're gonna do? That's your thing now? You're gonna do that? Laura, can you hunt? You know how to hunt? You got some combat skills. Huh? Laura, I want you to stun this bird. I want you to stun this bird right here. There you go. It's stunned. Good. Now, does the machine gun shoot it? Let's find out. Handle it. No? Not gonna shoot it? Alright, well, it was worth a try. She doesn't have a damage-dealing gun. I forgot what kind of weapon she had. Handle it. Like, as soon as I drafted her, I was like, stun the bird. Because I know she doesn't have a good gun that can actually do damage right now. I was like, well, yep, stun the bird. Fine. Can you... Are you okay with construction? He just hates it. Okay, Simon really hates it. I'm not going to make you do it. Go away. Don't do it. Han, let's get you in to make the soft carpet. Jack, I want you to finish these walls and doors if you can, please. We don't have all the walls done and all the doors done and everything, so we're going to do that. And then I think this hallway needs these lights as well, right? Maybe we could do ceiling lights. I think ceiling lights, it's a very narrow hallway, so we'll take these little ceiling lights right here. Nope. I'm clicking that. You got it. Yep. Copy. And we'll put one, let's say, there, and another one maybe right there. Just to provide some light in the hallway as well. Yeah, good. Let's actually get you to maybe we can take care of that. I'd like to know... Yeah, when the wind is blowing really good, we have a really high positive balance on this. And that's why the battery's needed, because the wind is actually variable, so the battery's going to help us a ton there. I think I will copy and make one more of these. Yeah, right next to it. I think I will go ahead and do that. All right, so we have lamps. which means we have light through here. We have other rooms built, so let's go ahead and move Talus over to here. It looks like I've got basically all the fellas on the left and all the ladies on the right is kind of what's going on here. I'm just clicking beds, so it's just kind of the way it turned out. So we'll move you to be here, and we'll move Lara to be there, and we can go ahead and get those moved. Please and thank you. Move Lara, move. Nope, I picked the wrong one, I guess. Lara, move. There we go. People have their own beds, okay? Yeah, Rita's gonna move the beds now, I guess. And then you just need your own room, really. So, if we can get you to complete the doors, that would be great. Of course, you're never gonna start on the one I clicked on first, right? No, how could you? Never actually have that happen. Okay, everybody's got their own rooms now. What do you think? About time to put shelving in here? I think so, probably. One last thing to do, though, is I want to copy this heater, and I'm just going to place it in the hallway here. I don't think that's going to get in anybody's way as they walk through. I'm actually not sure of that, but I'm gonna see if maybe I can just set it there. I'm hoping that by heating this hallway, then it will just heat the other rooms and keep everything insulated correctly. So it does look like we can at least walk past the blueprint. So we'll construct the heater. We have a severe heat wave, so we probably don't need the heaters on. But being insulated in here should help considerably. We're just going to want to close this window. Let's close the window. Simon, before you go sleeping, let's go ahead and have you, close the window. Very good. Excellent. And we're constructing this heater, which really doesn't need constructed anymore now. So let's just cancel that. And Jack, you can finish the floor instead. Yeah, go after the floor instead. Are you walking around without pants? You are walking around without pants. You know what? I changed my mind on what you're doing. You are now making summer pants. Because you need them, sir. You need pants. And a shirt, looks like. You have this jacket. That's the only reason. Otherwise, you'd be just walking around all Walter White style. That's what you'd be doing. Let's get going on the pants. Make sure we're making them. But everybody's got their own rooms now. And it should be a decent temperature in there. I mean, I guess it's 80, but at least it's not 100. Not like it is outside, right? Now, to get them cooled down, we don't really have a way to cool them down. We could put an air vent, but this actually doesn't work because it's obstructed by the other wall, I guess. So it looks to me like I can't. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I really wish this was possible. I wanted an air vent here so that the heat exchange from both of these heaters would just sort of balance out throughout the whole place. But that's not possible to do, so I won't be doing it. And so I can only do it on the outside by these rooms like this, which is something I can do, but I didn't want to do. And actually for this room, it's gonna have to be there and then here so that the air can flow between these two rooms. But it's 82 inside, which is fairly comfortable, I guess. Jack's gonna work through the night because he's sick of being in his underwear. I don't blame him. I would like to get shelving though, and I think we'll go ahead and copy. And I think this back area here is gonna have a bunch of shelving. And we're just gonna have you go ahead and put it down. Yeah, you don't have to actually deliver that anywhere. I just want you to put it down, and then I want you to equip. I don't know why you're unable to. Why are you unable to do that? Yeah, equip. Put them on. All right, there you go. Jack's got to eat now. And now I want a bigger table. All right, now I don't know if we have bigger tables. It's just, this is the large table already. I'd like to maybe get a wooden table. And I was thinking what we could do is maybe just, yeah, this really long wooden table, like maybe right here. So we can remove the stone table, cut that down, and put actual proper chairs in here. I think it would look a little more homely. Yeah, homely if we did that. It's actually cooler outside than it is inside because of the being nighttime. So let's go ahead and open these windows. please, and thank you. That will let it cool down inside a little bit. 84 in there. 74 outside. Yeah, we should probably go ahead and open that window. Han, you can do that really quick for me, please. Thank you much. Okay. And then Rita, how's your construction skill? Probably not great. Rita's not somebody that constructs a whole lot. She's got 0, so that's the opposite of great. Off to bed you go. Isn't this nice? Everybody with their own rooms now. This is the way it should have been. This is the way everything is. Eventually we got there, okay? Took me a little bit, but eventually we did get there. So now I just need people to butcher those animals and bring stuff in. So how about we go ahead and we'll get Rita, you're going on hunting. Yeah, Talus will do it. Not construction. And we'll have Lara do it too. I still want Jack on crafting. He needs to make... Well, first off, he needs to be happy, and that's what makes him happy is crafting. But we also... I need to butcher these and get this meat inside because those are really big animals, and I want to get them inside. And then all this here was going to end up being our crafting supplies. We're going to say on this shelf we put the cloth and... I don't know, anything else we use for crafting, I guess. We could maybe store fuel there. It doesn't have to be stored there, but we could do it. I actually kind of like the fuel maybe being stored out here just because it's the wooden oil press should actually be moved, and we should bring it in like right here. Get this thing inside instead. I think I like that better. All right, Talus, before you go and do that, can you bring the oil press inside? And then Jack, when you're done eating, I'm going to get you on these shelves real quick, and then we can go back to crafting. Let's just get you, construct wooden shelves, go. Cargo pod. Yep, one of the ship's cargo pods made a crash landing in the close vicinity. If left as is, anything salvageable will perish in the following days. We have salvageable things we could do. We have lots of fuel for it. I see no reason why we shouldn't go and get it. So cargo pod here. Rita, go. Yep. Send Rita on the expedition. Off she goes. And we don't have a whole lot of food. We're just not getting people cooking. I guess I took Han off of it, didn't I? I did. I said, Han, you don't have to cook anymore. Well, that's a lie. It's a damn lie. You're going to cook. That's what you do all day, Han. You slave away in the kitchen. That's your gig. All right? So get going on more grain porridge. All right, Jack's gonna make these shelves, and then what I want to do now, since I should have the shelving available for it, I still think this is like, you know, sort of like a pantry sort of thing. So I still kind of want to have, you know, like another set of shelves over here, like this. I guess he's just gonna do that. He's crafting that. I'd rather you craft a shirt, actually. You could just leave that stuff there and craft a shirt. Because people need clothes. Barrel cactus. The rounded cactus is somewhat similar to the so-called barrel cactus, which is present on many worlds and in many deserts. It fares well in dry climate and somehow manages to give small, hard fruits that can be eaten raw or cooked. Okay, we can have another, we have another source of food we could potentially eat raw. I like this. I like the idea. I'm thinking we're gonna have another building over here. But if it's fertile land that we can actually grow something on, then maybe we should do that instead. Cactus fruits, this is 50% fertility. We actually have 75 here. So why don't we say we start building, we can start growing these right here. It's a little farm for those right there. And then is there anything else we really want to grow? We're growing glitter caps, right? Yep, right there. We can grow our own smoke leaf, I guess. Haven't actually been doing that. There's a nice little dark area right over here that could work for smoke leaf. We could just plant a little field back here for it. Not opposed to that. And then this cactus is where we get the slime. I think juice leaf is needed, actually. Did we get juice leaf already or no? Is that what this is? That's what this is. No. This is the cloth blossoms. Where was the juice leaf field? Did I not do one? Doesn't look like I did one. Let's get the juice leaf. This sounds good. I want to put a building here, so maybe we do it on this side. I think so. We'll say that juice leaf goes. It's 58% though. Tell you what, why don't we put it on the outside? It's not, I mean, 90% fertility is really hard to ignore. It's really hard to argue with 90% here, so we'll go and do juice leaf there outside the fence, and then we can always maybe wrap the fence around it in the future. You know, build onto this fence and just basically copy it and say, okay, cool, our fence now extends this way. We can do this now, right? And then we just sort of, yeah, I guess we just kind of do that, right? So this will be what we build from there, and then our base now just wraps around. So this is what I mean by, like, we can just expand as we go. And so we had this initial, and then we just do this, and then I could actually leave this fence here and just put a doorway in here instead. I don't have to tear it down. If I do tear it down, I can use the wood to fill this in, but I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that per se. So I think temporarily I'm just gonna copy the metal door and just get that kind of popped in here. But we're gonna plant the juice leaf so we can have our own supply there too. Good. All right, Jack, are you not done yet? Come on, dude. I need you to have a t-shirt. No hats or anything? Get this guy a new t-shirt. Almost done. And done. He's going to get drafted, which means he drops it. And then he's going to come over here and equip the t-shirt. There you go. And you can go back, and now you're much more comfortable. Anybody else need clothes? Laura could use some stuff. Rita needs pants. Talus. Okay, so Rita's gonna need pants. We will make just a little bit more fuel so that we can work with the balloon soon. But other than that, I think we're solid here. Talus is playing darts. I don't want to interrupt people playing darts. I don't want to interrupt people doing fun things. It's good that they're doing fun things. I want them to do fun things. Can you actually... Oh, there's no fuel, is there? Are you sure about that? Blade grass. Expedition complete. Cargo pod. It's the crash site of the small cargo pod. There are all sorts of crates and spilled resources scattered around. Most of them already unusable or still burning. I want you to look for... Put out the fire so we can visit and search the place later. Not a bad idea. Yeah. That'll unlock another expedition. So we'll get nothing this time, but we'll be able to go back a couple more times after this, which I guess is fair. I guess that's fine. Whoa. It looked like something was flying across my screen, but that was just Han shooting at a target. Okay. 14 unpowered devices. Oh, did we drain our battery? Wow, even with 3 of these things, they're not running. We're actually draining battery. Wow. Okay, well, hey, sometimes the wind doesn't blow. And maybe this is bad. Maybe we don't want to align these up. It doesn't have any text that says that these things are bad to put next to each other. It doesn't say whether they're bad to put next to each other, but it's possible that they are. You know? I mean, maybe I move another one. Maybe I move one down here instead. I just feel like that's, you know, that's the low ground and this is up higher. But granted, this is also right next to the cliff. So I'm either blocking the wind or I'm creating, like, you know, taking advantage of like a wind tunnel kind of thing. They do turn every once in a while. We just don't have wind right now. And there's no visual indicator to tell me when there is wind other than these things spinning. That's the only time I ever get it. But I mean, it's okay. It's fine. You guys could just all, you know, eat in the dark. No big deal. This is off, but we do need power. And this is where that low battery thing would kick in, where we would actually save reserve power, I think, at this point. The low battery sensor, which I could place kind of anywhere, but I'd probably place it like right next to the battery. Makes sense to place it back here. Maybe I'd put it over here like this. I mean, it's not a bad thing to have. It's the CPU core that I'm worried about, and I don't want to use it. I only have 1. No, I have 4. When did I get 4? Apparently I have 4. A low battery sensor goes like... what kinds of things are essential? The stove is essential. All the lights are not. Is this going to help me at all? Other than just telling me when this is about to be drained. I don't know if that actually helps me. What I'd rather do is maybe build a power cell. Build a power cell generator. This gives me this like this constant 100 power, right? Which could be like we flip this on when we absolutely need power no matter what. So we could build that, I suppose. Let's get Jack to come out and build that really quick. Gonna wake him up. When we absolutely need power, this can provide it. So far, there's no wind at all, though. Very strange. Well, power cell generator is going to do its job, so we're going to be able to cook food again. There it goes. We can cook food again. Now we get our charge up again. All right, good. Han, how much food do we have? You're not doing your job well. I just feel like you're like awaiting materials. Is someone else supposed to bring them to you or what? I think what it is it's 8 o'clock. And so at 8 o'clock, it's his relaxation time. I'm interrupting his relaxation time. That's what it is. Too bad you're doing anything instead. Now that I've given you a good room to stay in. Okay. A better room to stay in. Now it's your chance to do that. So this, what I want to do here is I'm going to say this here. Let's deselect all. I want apparel, crafting materials, electric components, raw fabrics, and I think that's kind of it. Yeah, pretty much that is what I want on this shelf. On this shelf, we are going to have grains. We're going to have the sweet syrup. And I also want like, oils and stuff can be here. And let's say that tea can be here, smoke leaf pipes, and how about medicines? All the medicines can be here as well on this shelf. Then what I want to do is I want to say that we want to keep this shelf empty. So nothing's allowed to be there anymore. So they should empty this out and bring it in somewhere else. However, they probably will end up bringing the fuel in here, which isn't really what I want. But we'll see. And then I think I need to switch activities to deliver to really have that go faster. So we can have... Simon. Simon can do some deliveries. Hauling items and materials to storage and devices. That's your thing. So Simon's just going to do just a whole bunch of, hauling stuff for a little while. And if he can get that grain in here, we can use it for the porridge really well. And we can also just get cranking. That's good. Get all the vegetable oil, use all that grain. That's just his job for a little bit. That's a lot more efficient than it was before. Yeah. How fast do we use the power cell? Integrity is 100 out of 100. How far does this... Like, how long does this last? Power cells to work. Power cells can be obtained. After research, they can be crafted from metal alloys and CPU cores on a soldering workbench. It doesn't say when it depletes. Oh, it does right here. 19 days. Okay, so it's got a long time. But we can turn it off, too. And I think we probably should as soon as this stuff starts, like, moving. But for some reason, our wind's not happening anymore. I think maybe I have too many of these next to each other now. I'm going to put another one somewhere else. We're going to put another one, I think, right over here. See if that changes anything. I think I maybe have too many close together now. So Jack's going to put fuel there. Let's have you move the wind turbine first. We'll just get that away and put it over here and see if that changes anything about, whether wind moves or not. I don't know. Wind blows. Gets you away from it too, I guess. Yeah, we'll try to move them. I don't know if that matters. Unless there is some sort of... Is there some sort of UI element that tells me that we have wind? I'm not seeing it. I know I have a severe heat wave. I'm seeing that for sure. It's 100 degrees inside, 89 in here. I mean, we're just hanging out with the windows open, so that was a problem. That's a big mistake. I can also shut... No, this is already off. Good. All right, Simon, I'd like you to maybe stop doing that. Although you were supposed to do it until we had a whole bunch in stock. So I think I'll have you do it until we have... let's say the limit is 100. No, let's do 150. We're using it for fuel, too. So now that we have 150, you don't do that anymore. Now you can just transport stuff around and you're just hauling things around all day. I'm using the intellectual for that purpose. Isn't that great? Research. Freezers are a thing we should probably look to do. I think we'll have Simon research unless he has deliveries. I think that's his new task. Unless you want to craft, which it looks like you do. So, okay. You can finally craft. It's fine. So now it'll cool down inside because all the windows are open. I have to remember to shut those windows. We're missing 100 wood. That won't last for very long because we're cutting these down. And it looks to me like we already got the door in place. That's good. So now it's just a matter of getting all this stuff delivered. And Talus, once you're done eating, like you just are, I want you to go back to constructing the fence. Just get some of that wood done. And then, Lara, can you cut down the palm trees, please? New insect nest? Okay, this one's still far away, but man, they are growing their population, aren't they? They're spreading like insects do, and they're actually much closer to us now than the other one is. That's a little bit more concerning than the other camp. The other camp, like, I feel like they're like significantly far away. But this one here, definitely not. All right then. Well, severe heat wave or not, I mean, we've pretty much done what we needed to do today, which was get the bedroom sorted, get clothing taken care of, which I didn't quite get that done. I will admit, we do need to give Rita some pants because it looks like she's about to not have them anymore. We need to get that taken care of. And then Talus is going to need some new clothes. So we should... Yeah, look, the spear is yeah, their weapons are deteriorating. I'm really not excited about, you know, the railgun snipers and stuff deteriorating. We probably should get back to research a little bit faster and maybe go into, you know, getting laser pistols, which requires us to do electronics crafting, which we can't do until we go to here. So I think these are all important things. Maybe not these. This one's almost... I mean, Zero Coffee's got like 3 hours left in it. So we'll go into electronics crafting after that. Once that's done, we can then go to pulse rifles. We can use the power cells. 2 power cells. Goody. Wish I would have thought of that. We can at least make a laser pistol with 1. But man, I regret having this for the power cell. Although I did need the power, we still don't have wind. Very strange not to have the wind, but here we are with no wind. So the power cell is the only reason we have power in the first place right now. Is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.